Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to use Storybird, a Web 2.0 tool that can be very useful for educators, students, and regular users. This app allows you to create on real time and share news stories, long or short books, and even poetry. So to start, we're going to sign in with your user or email address and your password. Your first or start page is going to look a little bit like this, giving you some interactive information of what other users are creating at this time. So when you go to the front top part of your screen, you're going to see there's 3 different tabs: read, write, or you. So let's start by clicking on read, and it's going to take you into the sharing portion, or I would say the social network aspect of the tool, which just shows you examples of what other people are creating, and it gives you an opportunity to read their own stories. I would suggest for anyone who's doing a group project and is the first time they use this Web 2.0 tool to start by reading other people's work, so you get an idea of what you would like to create and how to do so. So once you click on an example you want to read, it's going to take you to the book or the project they've created that you've clicked on, and it's going to show you the illustrations, and it's going to allow you to read 1, 2, 3, or as many chapters as you like. All you have to do is scroll down and keep on reading. After you get to the bottom of the page, we're simply going to ask you if you want to keep on reading. You're going to go back to the table of contents of the actual book or provide feedback. At the bottom page of the page, you can read some of the comments other users are using. If you look at these little tabs or icons at the bottom of each chapter, this one, it's very much like in Twitter. You can repost this story. In this case, it's been reposted 17 times. You can heart it, which is the same as liking something, and it has been hearted 269 times. Or you can click share, and which is going to allow you to share as you would in clicking the link or embedding it on HTML on a website. If you click on the last one, it's going to ask you to categorize the story, so you can choose any of the options you like, and then you just click submit. I'd like to direct your attention to some of the other icons on the right hand side. Let's start with the author. It's going to tell you who or what user created that story, and it's going to give you the username, and it's going to give you the opportunity to follow, which it will update you whatever new projects that you start on. It's going to tell you who the artist of the illustration is, and also once again give you the opportunity to follow it. It's going to give you a quick box summary, and you click more to read more of it. Someone's already categorized it as adventure, tween, and mystery. And you can click on add to my bookshelf, which is something we'll look at in a little while. If you want to jump to a different chapter because you already know where you're supposed to be going, you can display it on this table of content, and then you can also share it by clicking any of these icons here: Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr, or Google Plus account. So now that you've learned how to use the read portion, let's have a look at write. This is what will allow you to create a story of your own, or if you're a teacher, you were allowed to create a story to share with your classroom or incorporate your students in the Web 2.0 tool and create collectively. So let's start by deciding about the artwork. This is a great tool because not only it allows you to create stories in writing or poetry, it gives you the tools to illustrate it in case you're not very gifted. To select from the artwork, you can look on the left hand side and you can click all artwork or choose a recently added to look at the newest options. The tags are key words that describe some of the artwork, and you can click on it if you want to see what it will look like. Or you can just search by looking for the word you're looking for. For instance, let's type sunsets and hit enter. Now, once you see the results you've gotten, you're going to look at the filters, and it's going to tell you how you can filter it down to a smaller number of options. See how many long form books, which is simply a longer book, have sunsets incorporated, which picture books have sunsets incorporated, what artwork is sunset related, or how many users have a relationship with the word sunset. Once you look through it, you can decide which one you like. So for instance, let's click on this one. This kind of artwork is titled Friends. And if you look at the page, you're going to get a lot of information. For instance, on the top right hand side, it's going to tell you who the artist is. And once again, it's going to let you follow it. And it will keep you updated on whatever new projects they do. They're going to tell you how many people have viewed it, when it was first uploaded, and other tags or names under you will be able to find it. Once again, you can repost it, heart it, share it, or categorize it. To view all the artwork under this tag and by this artist, you hit view all. And you can scroll down and have a look and see what different pieces of artwork it's included under this title and artist. Once again, on the left hand side, it gives you a brief description of the art and of the user whom you can follow if you like and get notifications. So let's just start a project and say use this art. You're going to look at the right hand side corner at the top of the page, and you're going to click on the icon that says use this art. You're going to choose then what you want to use it for. So if you're going to use it to create a multi-chapter book, a picture book with a multi-page, or a poem with a single image. Let's click on multi-chapter, and this is what it will look like when you first start your book. Let's run through the little icons on the page before we start using it. If you look at the top left hand corner, you're going to see a tab that says menu. That's going to allow you to publish the story or save it and exit. You can click save. You can insert any component you might like, for instance, other artwork, or start dividing by chapter. If you scroll down, you're going to be able to see the text box that you can type on by title or the body. This will be the first page, so you can title it as you wish and choose the artwork that you like. Bear in mind, if you're going to be saving, you can either click on the icon or it saves automatically past a certain seconds. You can, in order to add the artwork, you click on it, drag it on top, see it becomes darkened, and you drop it. And that's how you use the new image. You can play around with it, and you can change your mind as many times as you like. At this point, I would advise that before using this Web 2.0 tool, I would have previously decided, or at least developed a little bit, the story I wanted to complete using this tool, simply because it will allow you to choose the artwork more efficiently and distribute however much you want to write on each page. Okay, now that we know how to create each page, we can go ahead and save, even though I already said it was saved. We can go back to save and exit. And it's going to take you to your page, what they called your stuff. And it's going to show you things you have worked on before. For instance, all the stuff that you have unpublished. We have the one long book story we started working before. and then another one I started earlier on. Once you give it a title, it will change into whatever the title of the work is. And once you're finished, instead of saying unpublished, it will say published. Another thing to keep in mind when you're looking at your stuff page is on the right hand side, click on public profile, and that's going to allow you to customize your profile or even see how other people see it. When you go to customize your profile, it allows you to choose a pattern for the background. For example, let's just choose this one. Then you could have any activity. At this time I don't have any, but if I had created any artwork, I could choose to share it. Let's go back to my stuff. It also allows you to see whatever's been hearted in the past. So for instance, if we had read anything we really liked and wanted to save for later and we had clicked heart, it would show here to remind me later. Let's click on another tab at the top of my stuff, and it's called following. It will show you how many of the artists, writers, friends, other people essentially on this tool you are following. This is an example it gives you so you know what it looks like. You have the title of the work, the user, when it was used, you have an age range, and it's been categorized and giving you a summary. The whole Web 2.0 tool is very self-explanatory, and it gives you a lot of options to review and understand what each tab does. Let's click on bookshelf now, and here's where it's going to show all the other books or picture books or poetry, if I had any, that you have previously read and you have saved for later in case you want to reread it, review it, or anything else. And it allows you to sort it by how new it is or how new it has been updated, alphabetical order in case you had many, or how popular they are. Now that we've written, let's have a look at you. Under this tab, we can go through your stuff like we just did, look at the bookshelf like we're doing right now, see who we're following, change the settings and preference of our account, some help and freaking ask questions, whatever feedback we get. We can upgrade our membership to unlock more content, or we can just log out. So once you're all finished, you can go back to view on the tab, click log out, and you're all done. Hope you found this tool very as useful as I did. Bye!